presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals hockey is brought to you by Herman's and Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramkota, and Wagner Auto.
There's a shot, they score! Barrett Schweitzer, his second of the game, and the Caps have their first lead, 4-3, with 9:42 to go in the third period.
And by Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and Pizza Ranch.
Keller Herman on the face-off win. That shot, rebound, they score! Aiden Beam! His first of the season, first of his career, and the Capitals lead it 3-2.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors.
From the net, it comes in front, they score! With 1.9 to go! Asher Greaves ties the game! With the goalie pulled twice, they scored twice, and we are tied!
And now for the voice of the Oahe Capitals, award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And as we welcome you here for game one of our four-game weekend, the Oahe Capitals take on the Sioux Falls East Flyers, as the Caps will be looking to pick up their second win of the season after getting the win last Saturday over the Huron All-Stars in an 8-5 victory. The Sioux Falls East team coming in at 2-2 after having won their last game, but their two losses are to the Rushmore Thunder that came in back-to-back games on that Thanksgiving weekend when everything got going and underway. But it is a different look for Sioux Falls this year. They were 1-2 last year. Now Sioux Falls East and West, they had to realign their teams. I'm not sure exactly when they realigned their teams, but somewhere in October, and kind of split things down the middle of the Sioux Falls area. And so it's a Sioux Falls East and a Sioux Falls West this year, and this is Sioux Falls East. And if you're trying to remember from last year how things kind of looked, if you remember the head coaches, Ben Prisby was the head coach of Sioux Falls 1, Curtis Egan the head coach of Sioux Falls 2. Well, Curtis Egan is the head coach of Sioux Falls East, and Ben Prisby is the head coach of Sioux Falls West. So that's where the split is, and of course it's no longer Sioux Falls 1 and Sioux Falls 2. And yes, there are some kids that played for Coach Curtis Egan last year, and there are kids that played for Coach Prisby last year that are on the Sioux Falls East team. And one name in particular that didn't play for Sioux Falls last year, but I think is familiar to some Capital fans and to the Pierre area, Nick Gray is on that top line for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. So he returns here to the Pierre area to play his probably the only game that it will be the only game that he'll play at the Expo Center this year. And in his senior year, he'll be paired up with Max Moore and actually teamed up with Max Moore and Nick Gergen on that top line for Sioux Falls East. They are 2-2, the Oahe Capitals at 1-1, and this will be a game where the Capitals, this offense has been good through two games. 14 goals through two games, that's what you like to see. You like to see that offense be averaging 7 goals a game. Where the Capitals need to be better at is on the defensive side. They've given up 13 goals in those two games as well, so it's not been the best defensively, but it's been a very good offense of show for the Oahe Capitals. So that defense can translate some offense, or the offense can translate into being playing some defense, and where you don't really want to win a whole lot of games 8-5, but you know that you can score a lot of goals to keep your team in it if games start to go a little bit higher and a little bit more than what you would like to have. So the Oahe Capitals and Sioux Falls East Flyers coming up here from the Expo Center. This is game one of a 4-game weekend that we have here at the Expo Center. The Oahe Capital girls will be at home home tomorrow afternoon. That's a 1:30 puck drop and a 1 o'clock coverage start time as the Capitals will take on the defending state champion Brookings Rangers in the girls varsity contest. And then tomorrow night it'll be the Hawaii Capitals and Watertown Lakers here from the Expo Center with a 7:30 puck drop. And then on Sunday it's the Capitals and Aberdeen Cougars with a 3:30 puck drop here at the Expo Center. And all four of these games are on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. So it's just a busy weekend, but it is the first weekend here at the Expo Center, and we are happy to have these 4 games for you to bring to you from the Expo Center, and looking for hopefully seeing 4 wins from the Hawaii Capitals here this weekend. And it's going to be a tough test to start off the weekend here tonight as the Sioux Falls East Flyers are in town to take on the Capitals. We will step aside here in the Wagner Auto pregame show. We'll come back and we'll talk with head coach Steve Steele of the Hawaii Capitals. He'll be coming up next as you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motors. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Steve Steele, head coach of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Joining me is Coach Steve Steele here of the Hawaii Capitals, taking on the Sioux Falls East Flyers. At home for the first time this year. It's a long weekend, you get 3 games, but being at home for the first time this year, got to be a lot of excitement in the locker room and in the building as well. Yeah, everyone's ready to play that home opener. Should have a good crowd here tonight. And everyone's just excited. It's always a fun time of year to get in front of your home fans for the first time and hopefully have a good performance. In Sioux Falls, obviously, whether it's 1 and 2 or East and West now, that it always tends to be a little bit. You want to be up for every game. There's just a little bit more juice when it comes to playing a Sioux Falls team. Yeah, for sure. There's 6 high schools on this team that we're playing tonight. So anytime you're playing a team that, by all means, they're picking from a couple thousand kids, and we're picking from our small little community here in Pierre. So, being able to go and compete at the level that we have been against a team like this is always something that's fun, and to prove that you can do it. What do you expect from this Sioux Falls East team? Obviously, they've only played 4 regular season games so far. But what do you expect from them? Yeah, they've got a lot of speed. Their top line's very, very good, and they're again with just the amount of kids they have, they're a deep team. So they're going to be. Really be able to roll 3 lines and 4 lines and keep guys fresh the whole game. Their goalie, the Salonen kid, gave us a heck of a game in the state tournament last year. He dang near stole that game for him. So he's a quality goaltender, and it should be a really good game tonight. Well, and you talk about quality goaltender, but this team has been able, for the Capitals, been able to score 14 goals in 2 games, regardless of how the game starts. This Capital team can score nearly at will, and you'll hope to see that continue all weekend. Yeah, really just getting off to a fast start is going to be crucial. Being able to get that shooting confidence up early, and then just getting those quality scoring opportunities. A game, again, against a quality team like Sioux Falls here is going to be a challenge to get those scoring opportunities, again, and just because of their depth. So, when we do get those scoring opportunities, we've got to be really good about finishing them and just continuing to keep the pressure up and the puck in their end. And, you get a 3-game weekend. How do you look at, I know we've kind of talked about this before, but do you look at Saturday and Sunday when you're looking at the end, towards the end of this game, is it saying, hey, all guns blazing here, we'll worry about tomorrow and worry about the fatigue going into tomorrow, when tomorrow gets here, not worried so much about how the weekend will play out? Oh, we'll see where we're at in the third period of this game. I think our answer will depend on what the situation is. Obviously, depending on the situation, we could opt to give guys rest or keep them out, and if it's close, we're playing to win. That's plain and simple. There's 2 points available tonight, and we want to do everything we can to get them. And that's the other thing, too, is you talk about Sioux Falls' depth, but you guys have the depth, too, which will help, especially in a 3-game weekend, to stay fresh throughout the weekend. Yeah, and that's going to be a huge part about it is, the more that we can ride 3 all game, if we can handle that, then that's really going to help us not just today, but tomorrow and Sunday, too. And special teams, always a factor, but how can they play a big role in this game? Yeah, I think our power play, we haven't gotten a ton of opportunities, but, we feel really good about our setup and about our guys out there. So, hopefully we get a few opportunities tonight, to go count a couple. And, we got to stay out of the penalty box. It's another huge thing. This top line of theirs is very good, and they're extremely good on the power play. Well, what's going to be the biggest key to get the first 2 points of this weekend? I just think it's going to be, we need to make this a complete game. We've got to be better in the defensive zone than we were in our first 2 games, and we've got to be able to do that while still maintaining our offense. So, but I think the defensive zone is going to be key tonight. Well, Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck tonight. Thanks, John. Back with more of the pregame show next here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
Hi, this is Keller Herman, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And as we welcome you back here, the White Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers getting set for puck drop coming up here in just about 7 minutes. We are just about set and ready to roll, as it's going to be a good one between the Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. We're one of 3 games tonight across the varsity ranks. The Huron All-Stars, they are in Sioux Center taking on the Storm, and that's at 8 o'clock. Again, puck drop for that. And Rushmore versus Yankton down in Yankton. I think Rushmore will go up a ways and play as well on Saturday and Sunday, as they will take on Yankton tonight and then be 2 different opponents, or a different opponent for Saturday and Sunday. But we'll have we'll talk about the scores from across the state as we get going, and with all 3 of these games getting started at 8 o'clock, we'll provide updates at each period end and at the post game to tell you what the other scores were across the state. It's going to be a busy weekend. It's a busy weekend here tomorrow for the Expo Center to be hosting plenty of games. I believe the first game's at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The U14 girls will play. They'll be followed by, I believe, a Bantam game or Pee Wee game playing at 11:45, and then at 1:30, it'll be the White Capital girls taking on the Brookings Rangers. We'll have that one for you on a Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. And then you go with games all the way up until 7:30 when the Capital boys finish out the night taking on the Watertown Lakers. And again, we talked with Coach Steele in the pregame in that interview that this is a 3-game weekend, and yeah, there might be some thoughts in the back of the mind that, hey, we got 2 more games to go, and you hope that's not the case. You know, and of course Steele will figure out how it goes by how the game dictates how you want to handle the rest of the game. And of course it's about trying to win this one first before you worry about trying to win tomorrow and Sunday. You want to give yourself the best chance to get as many points as possible, but you want to make sure that you take advantage of game 1 and then go after game 2. But again, it's going to be a long weekend, and the depth is going to have to be a huge key. Dylan Dodson not in the lineup again, serving his second of 3-game suspension from game 1 of the season. So he will be out tomorrow and Saturday, and then he'll be back on Sunday, which is going to be a big boost to have him back in the lineup, especially when guys might be a little bit more fatigued. He'll be pretty fresh and ready to go for Sunday's game, and probably a little bit more amped up than everybody else will, because it'll be his one and only game this weekend. You look on the side for the goalies, and this is going to be a matchup. Trey Salonen, and Coach Steele mentioned that too, that he had a very good game against the Hawaii Capitals back in the first round of the state tournament last year. And Salonen, so far on the season, he has played in 3 of the 4 games, and he is 2-1 in those 3 games with a 3.58 goals against average, 878 save percentage, does have a shutout, making 79 saves and 90 shots so far this season. Spencer Anderson will be the goalie for the Hawaii Capitals. He's looking to get that save percentage up, the goals against average down. Made 47 saves on 60 shot attempts so far, 6.5 goals against average, and a 783 save percentage. So that's where the Capitals and this defense got to help out Spencer Anderson. Spencer Anderson's got to get in the flow of this game early, get things moving along, and feel comfortable in this game. And that, for any goalie, that goes a long way. When you feel comfortable, feel confident, that is a game changer when you can make that happen. White Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers coming up from the Expo Center will return with starting lineups, national anthem, puck drop, all coming up next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, here on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ram Dakota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Graham Coda is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramcoda Hotel and Conference Center. Ramcoda Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motors. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Jace Anderson, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, we are set and ready to roll from the Expo Center as the lights are out here at the Expo Center. And the Sioux Falls East Flyers are on the ice. The Hawaii Capitals will make their way out here in just a moment. As we look at the starting lineups, first for the visiting Sioux Falls East Flyers, Max Moore, Nick Gray, and Nick Gergen will be the first three forwards. Max Moore, Gray, and Gergen. That Gray will center that line. The defense, Jackson Raisler and Sam Sally will be the defensemen in the starting role for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And Trey Salonen will be the starting goalie for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. And for Salonen, a 3.58 goals against average, 878 save percentage, and one shutout in his 3 games. The Hawaii Capitals believe they are going to go with their top, with one of their lines in the Keegan Kitts. Devin Dodson and Jaron Beck will be the 3 forwards. Aiden Beam and Andrew Coughlin. Aiden Dozark has moved from a defensive spot up to the offensive spot to try and fill a little bit of some roles of the fact that Dylan Dodson is out for just a little bit longer with a couple extra games. So the Capitals will have a little bit different lines than what the first game that if you watched on Capital City Rock, obviously didn't have the broadcast last Saturday, but they will be a little bit different than what that first game was. Spencer Anderson is going to be in goal. He's 6.5 goals against average, 783 save percentage for the Hawaii Capitals through those first 2 games of the season. And again, you can see if you're watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports that the lights are out. They've got the spotlights rolling around, and the Capitals are making their way out on the ice right now as they were led by Devin Dodson, I believe, or maybe Corbin Beastrom was the first one out on the ice for the Hawaii Capitals. This home opener, first nights here at the Expo Center of the 2023-24 season, and the Capitals are looking to make the most of it and pick up their first win of the season, first home win of the season in their first game, and pick up their second win of the season as they look to go to 2-1. So the starting lineup actually will be the starters that will make their way out, as it will be Aiden Dozark, Barrett Schweitzer, and Luke Miller that will get the starts. 3 seniors for the Hawaii Capitals. Dozark had a 4-goal game last Saturday against the Huron All-Stars. A huge step for him to start this season. Cameron Lee will actually be the starter on that line, along with Jace Anderson to be one of those defensemen, and Corbin Beastrom will be the other starting defenseman. So I wasn't even close to being right with the starters. But the Capitals are set and ready to roll as they make their way out. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We're going to keep it here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. It is 8 o'clock at KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. And again, we'll throw it down for the national anthem as well. Actually, while they have the introduction of the junior Capitals, we'll throw it down to Jason Dodson. Keep it here on Capital City Rock as they're introducing the junior Capitals.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay standing. This is your national anthem.
So we are set, ready to roll from the Expo Center here in Fort Pierre as the Caps are looking for win number 2 on the season to go to 2-1 to open up the year.
Max Moore, both who play their starting hockey in this rink. Since they're seniors, special shout out to Max and Nick for being
So they're talking about Max Moore and Nick Gray both playing here for Pierre and now playing for Sioux Falls East. So we are set, we're ready to roll. This is going to be a fun contest here between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Glad you're with us here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Emma Thielen is back at the station. Rick Miller is running the camera. Capitals will go from left to right on your radio dial and on your TV screen, mobile device, however you're consuming this game, with the Sioux Falls East Flyers going from right to left here in the first period. Student section in all white. They had to make a choice. The student section had to make a choice. Girls basketball playing at home right now as well, with the Capitals being able to play here at home tonight, and tomorrow night a little bit easier to make that decision for the boys varsity game. But it will be Nick Gray against Aiden Dozark in the opening face-off. 17 minutes are on the clock. We're underway as Gray will win the opening face-off, but it will be Max Moore that will dump into the zone. On the near side comes over Spencer Anderson. The puck was free. It still is free, but the referee will eventually blow the whistle. The net came off his moorings as well, and a little bit early trouble there for the Hawaii Capitals trying to get that puck frozen. 9 seconds in, and we get a whistle with the Capitals that will have to take a defensive zone face-off, and Gray will take the face-off against Dozark. To the right of Spencer Anderson, left wing on this second face-off. 9 seconds gone by, bouncing puck in the face-off dot. Dozark will swing it back behind the net off the corner, and then Chase Anderson's stick is lifted, and the Flyers will pick it back up. Out to the top of the point for a Solly. That shot got through, and Anderson makes the save. First shot is blocked by Anderson. Around it comes the boards on the far side. Corbin Beestrom, was slow to get to it. The puck kept bouncing on him, and now to be picked back up by Sioux Falls on the far side. There's a shot off the side of the net. That's coming from Nick Gergen, and instead it'll be played back around to the near side, from the near side to the far side, and Barrett Schweitzer will pick it up with a lot of space as Sioux Falls Flyers are making changes. Schweitzer will hesitate. Now he'll fly into the zone. He's going to step through a check. Here on the near side, coming around to the near side, centers one, and it was knocked free away from Cameron Lee. Chase Anderson will race back in the neutral zone. He'll pick it up, and then he'll fumble the puck, and it'll be taken to Hayden Hansen over there in the corner along with him. And then it's Thatcher May that had the puck for a moment. And then that was broken up, and Lee now will try and get it out of the zone, but he can't get out of the zone. It's held in by DeCourcy. Back out to the blue line, right at the line. It's going to be held in by Hayden Hansen again. He'll swing it back around to the far side boards. In the corner it is, and Beestrom trying to take the puck, and the Capitals have to make a change defensively here soon. Beestrom and Anderson have been on the ice for a minute and a half to start this game. Keegan Kitts trying to get the puck up the zone, unable to. Now there's a centering pass, and the shot is blocked by Beestrom. The puck was still loose right in the slot. Beestrom with a big block that never got all the way to the net. To be finally swung out of the zone, Cameron Lee will race after it. He's also been on the ice for almost the entire time to start this game, and will eventually go down behind the net for Sioux Falls East to pick up and then nearly turn the puck over. Devin Dotson will finally get on the ice for Cameron Lee as the first change is completely made for the Capitals. Keegan Kitts will play it around. He's on this line with Devin Dotson and Jaron Beck. The junior gets a chance to play with the captain Beck and the senior Dotson. Here is now Andrew Coughlin in his own zone, the blue line. Cross-ice pass is picked up by Kitts. There's a shot from the point. Save is made by Solonen. First shot by the Capitals, and we get a whistle with 14:42 to go here in the first period. No score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And an early good look for Sioux Falls East, but Corbin Beestrom, I don't know why I keep calling him Cooper right now. Corbin Beestrom was able to make that block, which is what was a huge one right there, because that was the Corsi walking straight in and have an opportunity to make it 1-0 early on. This will be to the far side corner right by the Zamboni doors. The Capitals still in the attacking end, and the centering pass is going to be intercepted and thrown down the ice. That one came by Max Moore all the way down, but not far enough for an icing. It's going to be picked back up here by Eden Beam. Beam will play it back safely for Andrew Coughlin. Coughlin will make a nice move to get around Max Moore, and now finds Jaron Beck in the middle of the ice. 3-on-3 going the other way, and there's going to be a penalty coming up on Max Moore, and it will be a power play upcoming here for the Hawaii Capitals. Moore with a slash on Beck, and so the Capitals will get the early power play with 14:04 to go here in the first period. Moore chopped at Beck from behind, and it looked like maybe it was going to go for nothing. And then the little extra push maybe helps to get that slash get called. And that's where we have their first penalty in the first power play. And the Capitals are going to look to take advantage of it and strike first here in this game. Schweitzer behind the net will pick it up. Here on the near side, plays it back out to the point for Coughlin. He'll walk the blue line. Now we'll start to walk it in outside the top of the circle on the right wing. Cross-ice pass is picked back up by Aiden Dozark. He'll swing it around here for Schweitzer. He'll walk it in top of the face-off circle, and that shot was off of a body, and it went just wide. Dozark with a great job to hold the zone. He'll find Beck in the slot. That shot goes just wide. It bounces off the top of the glass and out of play. And with 13:35 to go here in the first period, we get a whistle with 1:31 to go in the power play. That was an incredible job by Aiden Dozark to hold the zone. He reached out that stick to his left, was able to get a piece of it, twirled himself around and got a piece of the puck to hold it right at the blue line and hold it in. And Beck would probably like to have that shot back, with the fact that he was at the top of the slot walking right in and shot it just wide stick side of Trey Solonen. This will be here on the near side again. Coughlin at the blue line will play it down here in the corner. Schweitzer looking for a quick pass for Beck off of his stick, and then the Flyers will clear the zone. Went off of Dozark's stick. Nick Gray got over to it, but it'll eventually go down for Anderson to play it up, and then it's going to be off the stick as it played back down to the slot, where the Capitals now will pick it back up. Schweitzer will control a bouncing puck at the blue line, racing into the neutral zone. Going against Gergen, Schweitzer moves into the zone. Schweitzer on his back end. Now onto his off wing on the near side. Centering one for Beck, played it back over for Dozark. His shot, that's off of a body, went wide of the glove side of Solonen. Pinching in was Coughlin to try and hold the zone, and it will come out to make that Beestrom. It'll come out, and now Jaron Beck will pick it up, and his pass goes across ice for Devin Dotson. He couldn't keep it on his stick with 40 seconds to go on the power play, and now turned over, and Hayden Hansen will move it in. Hansen trying to make a stutter step move on Beestrom, a backhander, and Spencer Anderson had that positioned well and makes the save, and we get a whistle with 12:35 to go here in the first period. 31 seconds still left to go on the main advantage here in the first period. Sioux Falls slow on the change. They've got to get somebody off the ice. They have to keep Hansen and Gray on the ice. And it will be now Keller Herman to take the face-off. He'll win it back for Anderson and play it up here for the Capitals. And Luke Miller had lost the puck. He was on top of Nick Gray, but both guys had fallen down. 20 seconds to go on the power play, but Sioux Falls East still has it. Here's an opportunity, nearly an opportunity for Vinny Thill to try and get a shot away, but Jace Anderson took the puck away from him. Now Anderson moves in the offensive zone. Anderson on his back end, trying to play it back up to the point, lost the puck, but it's picked up by Herman. He'll try and center one. It goes off the side of the net, try to stuff it into the Capitals. That puck was loose, and then we finally get a whistle and a little extra push right at the end. That came from Jackson Raisler on Keller Herman, but cooler heads prevail, and there is no extra pushing and shoving after the whistle with 12:01 to go here in the first period. So the power play comes to an end. Capitals had just one shot on that power play and nothing to show for it. Still 12:01 to go here in the first period. Face-off is won by the Flyers. They're trying to clear it out all the way down. It was a fluttering puck off of the stick of Beestrom. Anderson played it back to the Sioux Falls blue line, and the Flyers picked it back up and brought it in before Anderson will play it to the near side boards. As it comes out, the bouncing puck, Schweitzer moves in 2-on-1. Schweitzer with a shot off the stick and out of play. Sam Solly was able to block that one. It was looking like a good shot, but Solly is able to take it away. That opportunity for Schweitzer never got on net, went into the netting, and a whistle with 11:41 to go here in the first period. Herman will take the face off to the left of Solonen here on the nearest side, the right wing. It's won by the Flyers, and they race to center ice. Hansen goes over. That's going to be, should be offside. Was not, but a puck that it shot up and off of a skate and into the netting. And it will be a whistle with 11:32 left to go here in the first period. It would be to the left of Spencer Anderson on the face-off. It will be an offensive zone face-off here for the Sioux Falls Flyers, as it will be Dre DeCourcy that takes the face-off. It was won by the Flyers, but the shot blocked and did not get to Anderson. Puck up high, Beam tried to glove it along, but it was taken by the Flyers, and now a pass attempt for the Capitals trying to get out of their own zone. It comes back over for Coughlin. He'll swing it across ice off the boards for Beam. Plays it off the boards for Miller. Miller clears the zone, but gives it back up in the neutral zone by Hansen, and then back in for DeCourcy, but his pocket was picked back by Luke Miller. Comes back in the zone for Andrew Coughlin in the defensive end. Coughlin will go cross ice, cornered out for Miller. Taken now here by Herman, as he'll swing in, trying to hold on that puck. He is pushed off the puck, got his stick back over to it, and hangs onto the puck again. And we get 4 players all pinned to the boards on the far side. Miller's going to come off for a change with 10:40 to go. They're trying to find a way to get that puck free. Referees are trying to tell them to move it along. They finally do, and it will be picked up by the Capitals. It was Riley Pfeiffer who tried to stop and start, lost an edge. He fell over, took a Flyer player with him, and that puck is still will eventually come free out to the blue line. It's going to be Beam that will play it back around, and it'll come here to the near side where it's going to be picked back up by the Flyers and Hudson Batty. He lost the puck. It's now Devin Dodson. Dodson will turn. His pass out to the blue line for Coughlin. He'll walk it in. That shot got it through, maybe off the stick of Solonen. It was going wide, but it ends up being a shot on goal, I believe, for the Capitals, and then eventually dumped in by the Flyers where it's picked up by Coughlin. He'll swing it around, and that one goes off the stick of Kitts. Maybe it missed the stick of Kitts. They will wave off icing, so it was off of his stick, and it'll be played down the near side corner, and out it comes up the boards and out of the zone. Coughlin gloved it down and will dump it right back in. Solonen comes out of his net to play it, and he'll slow it down. The Flyers now have it again in the corner on the near side. And a nice exit out of their zone, and here comes Nick Gray moving back in. That shot swallowed up by Anderson. It was not swallowed up. It hit him right in the chest, but he let the rebound be free. There's another shot that was off of a couple of bodies and went wide. Trying to center one over. Capitals are trying to keep that front of the net protected. There's a swing around shot that was eventually blocked by Anderson, and we get a whistle with the net off its moorings with 9:21 to go here in the first period. Even on shots, even in the gold column, which is nothing so far in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. And a face-off that will be should be to the left of Anderson. As Jaron Beck will take it against Nick Gray. Both these guys, well, for Beck, he didn't start his high school career with the Capitals, and Gray has not played any of his high school career with the Capitals, but they are the same age. Both play for Sioux Falls Power. That puck came in front through the blue crease. And then it eventually went wide and back to the behind the net, where it's now taken to the corner by Kids. So we'll play it back around to the behind the net. Beestrom was looking to keep going that way to the near side, then went back around the other side, and then his pass handcuffed Kids, went to his skates, and ends up going all the way down for an icing and a whistle with 8:58 to go here in the first period. Face-off will come to the left of Anderson again. As this time it will be Topher Post, the junior, to take the face-off against Jaron Beck. 8:58 to go here in the first period. No score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Keegan Kids off the boards, knocked down. Beck trying to get through it. That's got to be an interference. That wasn't an interference, but I'm not sure how that wasn't an interference call. He didn't play the puck at all. He just stopped Beck from going to the puck, which is textbook interference. But it will be played here by the Sioux Falls Flyers as they will try and backhand it in. And now it'll be taken here by Grayson Hunsley. He'll try and go up for Keegan Kids. That went too far for him. Now Kids will skate his way off, and the Flyers have the puck at their own end, right at the blue line. That pass was offline. They're looking to go to Sam Solly. It was Racer, the defensive partner was Solly. They were off, not on the same page that time. This will be played over. Beck will give up the puck, and now at the blue line is played back over for Hansen, but his stick was lifted by Schweitzer. Puck is free and picked up by Schweitzer, and played around to the near side. Coughlin, he'll get up the boards. It goes out. That went off of a glove. Coming out was Solomon to play it, and he'll play it back to the blue line. The Capitals were really close to having 2 men beyond the ice. Beestrom almost wasn't off before Beam played it. Is knocked down by the stick of Schweitzer at the blue line. Good job to keep it from being a high stick. Then it was nearly turned over. There's a shot attempt and a save by Solomon. That was another quick play from the Capitals. This will be played over by Beam to the corner. It went. Dozark will check his man after he played the puck. And then a couple of players get tangled up near the Zamboni doors with 7:25 to go here in the first period. This will come out of the zone, and Coughlin now will back skate with it in his own end. Dozark trying to go right back for Coughlin. Instead, it missed 2 people and went over for Cameron Lee. Now here's Coughlin moving in. That shot, it went whistle just wide of the head of Solomon, as Beam will try and play it along the blue line. Schweitzer at the blue line. That is off of a body and went just wide to the stick side of Solomon. Lee back behind the net, trying to turn and stuff one in. There's a backhander that never got off the ice from Schweitzer, and we get a whistle as Solomon covers it up with 6:54 left to go here in the first period. Couple of good looks for the Capitals, couple of good chances that just went wide, and the Caps nearly made it 1-0 a couple different times, as they'll have an offensive zone face-off as Kitts, Beck, and Dodson will be out. With 6:54 to go here in the first period. Face-off is won over to Solomon. He'll stick it away to the corner where it's picked up by the Flyers and out to the blue line. Hunsley's able to hold the zone. He'll play it to cross corner into the far side near the Zamboni doors on the offensive zone. Good job by Beck to bounce a puck down, although it's still going to come out of the zone, and now Nick Gergen will move in. That shot, that went in the glove of Spencer Anderson, was going wide, but Anderson will glove it down. We get a whistle with 6:32 to go here in the first period. Still no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off to the left of Anderson. Gray will take the face-off. It'll be controlled by Gray, trying to turn with it to get a shot, but his stick was canceled out by Beck. Gray has it back at the blue line and won't play it farther deep. Hunsley, his pass, that'll be eventually picked up by Beck off the skate of Gergen. And then now it'll be Kitts that will clear the zone as it's looking Dodson trying to get over to it. Went off the stick of Jaden Hanthorn. And now it's Beck. His stick was lifted and eventually comes out of the zone. That's a good job by, I believe it was by Hathorn. It was to lift the stick of Beck to not allow him to have an opportunity. Now going in transition is the East Flyers. It's Gray with a shot off the stick. And now it come free. There's a puck that is loose, and we get a whistle with the puck covered by Anderson. It came right in front. Moore was there in front. Gray tried to center it over for Moore. And we get a whistle with 5:50 left to go here in the first period. And the face-off will be to the left of Anderson. And I believe we got to get a little bit of some work on the post. The right post of Anderson, actually on both goal posts where Spencer Anderson is. So with 5:50 left to go here in the first period, a face-off will come to the left of Anderson. It'll be won by the Flyers. There's a quick shot on net, and Anderson was able to close the wickets and put the rebound to the corner. And this will now be a whistle. We get a hand pass called against Sioux Falls. That will take the face-off outside of the zone and just outside the Capitals' blue line. We get Keller Herman, Luke Miller, and Riley Pfeiffer on this line. Herman will take the face-off against Drayton DeCourcy. And it will be won by DeCourcy. At the blue line, puck comes in the zone as Coughlin with some time. His pass up the middle for Herman. He was checked off the puck. Miller trying to keep it moving forward, but it is the Flyers to go back the other way. Dumping it in from the blue line, stick to the corner by Anderson. Coughlin will push it up the boards and out of the zone. Now it's a race for it. Miller trying to race after it. He'll get to it. Miller trying to center one, and it went just behind Keller Herman. Make that Riley Pfeiffer. And now it's back the other way. Things have opened up a little bit here as it will be Topher Post that moves into the corner. He had the puck for a moment, lost it, trying to center a pass. That one's off of Coughlin. Good job of blocking that pass. Puck is still free as it started to come in front, and then Pfeiffer will get out of the zone. Herman had it for a moment. He lost it. Now the Capitals have to make their quick change here. There's a quick shot and a goal and a catcher-type glove save by Spencer Anderson. He turned that wrist over and made the catch like a Major League Baseball catcher would, or just any catcher. Professional catcher, Spencer Seringer, who is a catcher for the Sioux Falls Canaries. He just re-signed with them earlier this week. And congratulations to Seringer on the contract well earned for the Sioux Falls Canaries. This will come out to the far side. Anderson up the boards and out of the zone for a moment. Dozark brought it back in, so it is an onside play. That's a centering pass. It started to come in front, but no shot attempts. That one was for Max Callis. There's a shot from the boards from Callis and a save by Anderson. No rebound as he swallowed that up with 4:29 to go here in the first period. So the Flyers now have the shot advantage 10-7 on the scoreboard, but it's still 0-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Capitals are 0 for 1 in the power play. That's the only penalty so far. Max Moore got called for a slash. That's been all we've had so far penalty-wise. As Corbin Beestrom, at some point here. Now here's a 2-on-1. Aiden Dozark with Cameron Lee. Dozark with a shot that went off of a body. It was blocked by Jaden Hathorn, and we get a whistle with 4:16 to go here in the first period. Actually make that off of a Hudson Beatty that blocked the shot. 4:16 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the right of Solonen. Offensive zone face-off for the Capitals. It's won by Sioux Falls East. And it'll be played around by Daniel Gibson. First time we've said his name here tonight. That one will be out of the zone off of the skate of Nick Gray. And then Schweitzer will play it across where it's picked up by the Capitals. Cameron Lee trying to center one for Dozark moving into the zone, but that one was broken up. And then Dozark will put a little bit of a hit on Hathorn. And then we get a hit that goes back on Dozark, and now we get a whistle and a penalty that's coming up against Sioux Falls. It'll be an elbow called against Sioux Falls East, and that'll be Daniel Gibson that will go to the penalty box. So the Sioux Falls East Flyers back to the penalty kill. Second power play for the Hawaii Capitals with 3:49 to go here in the first period. And the Caps, who had just one shot on their first power play attempt, they had a couple good looks. Didn't get on the net. Looking to score late here in the first period with 3:49 to go. Jaron Beck will take the offensive zone faceoff. It's won by the Flyers all the way around the boards and now the zone. And the linesman almost got in the way of Aiden Dozark making that play. Now here's Devin Dodson. He was trying to get his way out. And then the pass is off the stick of Aiden Dozark. Comes out. Coughlin is able to play it back over. Dozark knew he wasn't going to win the race, so he tied up the stick as it'll be now moving in. Beck, his pass for Coughlin. Walks it in. That shot was off of a stick. Comes back, and Beck couldn't get a shot away. And eventually cleared out of the zone by the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Here's Devin Dodson. Dodson moving in. Pass over for Schweitzer. His shot and a save off the pad of Trace Solonen. It'll come over here, the blue line. Beck will play it back over for Coughlin. This will be played up the boards, but comes all the way back down, and Coughlin will have to go retrieve it. in the offensive zone for the Flyers, and now it's going to be Devin Dotson moving it back in, looking for a shot. There's a quick one. Dotson got hit after he took the shot, as he's a little slow to get back up, but it will be picked back up by Coughlin in his own blue line. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Coughlin moves it in. He lost the puck as it'll go to the corner now. Coughlin, he'll turn with it at the face-off circle, walks it to the dot. Coughlin with the shot went just high, and it will rattle all the way back down the ice. Jaron Beck and Nick Gray in a race for it, and Beck will win the race to it and play it across here now for Dozark. Dozark will get some speed. His pass over. He gained the red line, so there is no icing. Schweitzer racing after it is picked up by the Flyers, and then they will clear it all the way down. Jay Sanderson with 18 seconds to go on the power play picks it back up in his zone of the ice. Up for Schweitzer. He'll walk into the offensive zone. Schweitzer trying to put one forward, and he almost was able to dribble it up and over the top of the defense. He put the shot just wide. That was going to be a highlight reel for Schweitzer if he got that one. Trying to center one for Beck. Now coming out of the penalty box right at the end. Anderson did a good job redirected on a shot by Anderson, and Dotson might have put it off the goalpost. That one went from nearly being a breakaway for the Sioux Falls East Flyers, but Anderson got his stick over right at the blue line, held it in, threw into the net, and Dotson redirected it. It might have clinged off the post, but it was very close to going in. With 1:41 to go, the Capitals had 3 shots on that power play, but they are unsuccessful to score again, and we remain tied at 0-0. Here's a chance for the Capitals again. Kitts with an opportunity. That shot was stuffed by Salonen. That's off the boards. It goes down. That should be enough for an icing, and a rare icing that we've had in this game with 1:27 to go here in the first period. Capitals have had the better chances as of late, but still nothing to show for it here with 1:27 to go in the first period. No score. The American Family Insurance Brady shuffle by scoreboard. It'll be Keller Herman to take the face off. It'll be won by Nick Gray of the Sioux Falls East Flyers, and it'll be controlled by Max Moore. That one is off the stick of Salonen. Now a bouncing puck is controlled again by Moore behind his own net, trying to play it up, but another good job by the Capitals to keep them hemmed in. That's Cameron Lee over there. Lee able to get his stick over to it, fights off 2 different Flyer players, and he is sandwiched, stays on his feet, and then is cleared out of the zone, where it's Chase Anderson, missed his stick. Corbin Beestrom will play it back over for Anderson. 53 seconds to go here in the first period. Beestrom up ahead for Beck, now for Cameron Lee, trying to get it forward for Beck, but that pass is turned over, then went off the stick of Beestrom. There is no icing, so Anderson will have to race after it. Chase Anderson will play it up, and will play it around for Kitts. Kitts will play it up and out of the zone with 30 seconds left to go. Here is now Anderson. He'll play it. Now Nick Gray moves it back in. Gray with a shot, whistle just wide of Spencer Anderson. There's another shot from the point. That one coming from Tanner Owen, and it will be down to 20 seconds remaining. Anderson trying to play it up. That one will go all the way down. It will result in an icing with 14.1 to go here in the first period. Gray with a good look. It was Oyen that had an opportunity as well, but it was off the stick of the Capitals and went wide. Had a good vision of it. But 14.1 to go here in the first period. It's going to be important that the Capitals keep this a scoreless tie in the last 14 seconds. Down to 10 seconds to go in the period. Is tied up in the corner. Down to 6 seconds remaining. The Capitals are content to try and keep this a 0-0 game at the end of 1. That's how it's going to end. 17 minutes are in the books. There is no score. 11-10. The Capitals outshoot the Flyers in that first period. But it is going to be no score between the Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. We'll hand the microphone, the headset down to Coach Steele, talk with him. And Coach, first 17 minutes are in the books. What'd you like about what this Capital team was able to do in the first 17?
That was a really good pace. It was a really, really fun hockey game to watch so far. I really like the way the guys are skating right now. I think we were better in our defensive zone than we were the first 2 games, so hopefully we can continue there. We just got to get one to go. I think we got to force some more things to the net. We're waiting a little too long to shoot.
And a couple of really good looks, a couple of redirections, and one bouncing puck that Schweitzer almost was able to put in. again, this is a team that you're not really worried about the offense too much. Obviously, you like to see some goals in this first period, but a team that you're probably not going to be too worried about the offense throughout this season.
Yeah, and again, I think we had a lot of good chances. Like I said, we got to shoot earlier. Sioux Falls doing an outstanding job getting sticks into the shooting lane, and they're doing a really good job reading when we're finally getting ready to take that shot and getting that stick extended. So we've got to shoot a little quicker and maybe a little bit more unexpected.
Well, and one shot block came from your guys' end right in the first minute or two of this first period. Corbin Beestrom stood in front of a shot, and that was a grade A chance that never got to the net because of what Beestrom was able to do. Yeah,
they came out flying, and I said we were on our heels that first shift there, and Corbin did a good job stepping up. Spencer's made some great saves in there. Looks very confident, so hopefully we just keep going. I said this is a great game. This is what hockey should be like here.
What do you want to see differently in the second period? I know you say you shoot a little bit more or shoot a little bit sooner, but what else do you want to see from this second period?
Got to get to the net. I think a couple of times we've gotten shots through. There's been rebounds, and we haven't been there. So shoot sooner, get some rebounds, keep up the defense.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck in the second period. We'll talk to you in the third period as well.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Sioux of the Hawaii Capitals. It is a scoreless tie. American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard at the end of the first period. We will step aside, and when we return, we'll have stats from across the state, from this game, and also scores from across the state as we are into our first intermission report. Back with our first intermission stats after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motors. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Corbin Beestrom, Assistant Captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here. Give me just a second here. We'll there we go. There we go. Now we're ready to roll here. Sorry about that. We apologize. We're back here. We're still trying to work out the kinks. It's first game for everybody. We'll get everything back up and rolling again. But the Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Falls East Flyers, they played a much better game than that return. That was all on me, by the way. Emma Thielen's doing a great job at the station. That was all my fault too. I will take all the blame for that one. That was all on me. But the Capitals and Flyers are playing a much better game than that return by me. But no score through the first 17 minutes. 11 to 10 in shots in favor of the Hawaii Capitals. Capitals are 0 for 2 in the power play. It was the Max Moore, and it was also Dalen Gibson that had the first 2 penalties, the only 2 penalties, a slash and then a elbow as well that was called, but the Capitals were unable to cash in. And so it is a scoreless game at the end of the first period between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers as the Caps are looking for their second win. And Coach Steele was impressed how the first period went. Want to continue that, to move that forward and to get better in the second and in the third, because this is a good Sioux Falls East team and a good hockey game in total. And they want to make sure that they find their way through this game with a win, one. But this is an all-important first goal to pick up coming up in the going into the second period. We'll step aside. We'll return with scores from across the state as our first intermission report continues. Back after this here on Capital City Rock. You're also watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Hi, this is Luke Miller, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers, they are tied with no score at the end of one period. As we look across the state, all these games are at the end of the first period. Actually, the Sioux Center Storm and Huron All-Star game has already started the second period, but Sioux Center is up 1-0. Landon DeYoung has got the only goal of the game so far. That came at 6:19 in the first period. They lead the Huron All-Stars, being outshot by Huron 9-8 in that first period, and then it ends up being 3-0 so far shooting-wise, so Sioux Center back on top of the shot chart, but more importantly, they're winning that game 1-0 through the first 17 minutes. On the other side of the, well, not the other side of the state, but down towards the to the south end of the state, so that actually in a different state, because Sioux Center is hosting Huron in Iowa. Rushmore is leading Yankton 2-0 at the end of the first period. Colton Merchant's got both goals. Dietrich and Prusner each have the 2 assists for those 2 goals by Colton Merchant, as they are out shooting the Yankton Bucks 25-7 at the end of the first period, or the Rushmore Thunder, as they lead at 2-0. And they will be on the road this weekend. Will Rushmore. They will play Sioux Center tomorrow and Sunday. They will play at 4:30 and then the normal early morning time on Sunday. So Rushmore's got 3 games out across the state away from Rapid City this weekend, going to Yankton, the southeast corner of the state, and then going into Iowa to play the Sioux Center Storm on Saturday and Sunday. So a 0-0 is our score at the end of the first period of the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffle by scoreboard. When we come back, it is the second period. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further. Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and flow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the Central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue, Pierre.
Hi, this is Grayson Hunsley, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the second period between the Oahe Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. John Winkler here, Emma Thielen back at the station. Rick Miller running the camera for us here this evening. We are set ready to roll with the second period. 17 minutes are just about set to get on the clock. The Capitals and the Flyers tied with no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Jaron Beck and Drayton DeCourcy will take the opening face-off of this second period. And we are underway as Beck will win the face-off, push it forward, trying to race after it. That puck was stopped right at the top of the slot, maybe a little bit from the Zamboni that didn't get all the job done in that little spot. We'll see if that is a factor early on in this period, as it will be at the blue line, played back by the Sioux Falls Flyers. It'll be into the zone, throwing it at the net. Thatcher May. Anderson makes the save, and it will be Aiden Beam that will pick it up, and he'll play it around, and it'll be picked up by now Andrew Coughlin. Coughlin lightly up the zone. Out looking for Beck was Devin Dawson, just a bit too far for him. And then the puck will be picked up by Coughlin, but a penalty is called, and Devin Dawson will get called for the trip. Or who will it be? Yes, it will be Devin Dawson that will go. Look at the referee, maybe was pointing at somebody else, but Dawson will get called for the trip. And that'll be the first penalty of the hockey game for the Oahe Capitals. And the first time the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. So the face-off will go to the right of Anderson. 16-20, 40 seconds into the second period. And it is Nick Gray to take the face-off. It'll be won by Jaron Beck, though, the Capitals. Played it back out to the blue line for the Flyers now. As it will be controlled by Hayden Hansen. His pass is off the stick and out of the zone. It'll be grabbed back by Max Moore. Off the boards. That one went too far. Rolls down on Anderson, though, and unfortunately for the Capitals, they don't get a chance to get the icing called against the Flyers. Anderson will have to cover for the whistle with 15:59 to go here in the second period. So minute 39 left to go on the power play. As this will be Dozart that will swing it all the way down, and the Capitals will clear the zone for the first time on this penalty kill. Salonen will tee it back up behind the net. Sioux Falls will get their power play set back up, and then nearly turning it over. Beck will turn it over. Back with a shot and a save by Solomon, and the rebound went just wide. Opportunity for Jaron Beck on a turnover by the Flyers. And Beck all by himself in that offensive zone was able to pick the pocket and get an opportunity with a couple shots. Max Moore with the shot. That is off the blocker of Anderson. Out to the blue line. It's going to be swung out of the zone by the Capitals. And now to race after it. It's going to be a turnover here again. There's a shot off the side of the goalpost. As that one, I believe, came from Grayson Hunsley. Hunsley was the opportunity to kill the penalty, and Solomon gave him the puck right back. And this will go off the net. Solomon's a little bit shaky right now playing the puck. Sioux Falls in their own end a little bit shaky trying to play the puck. This is taken here by Ben Vermeer. He'll get up and out of the zone, and Thatcher May will swing it in. May swinging wide, near side on that right wing. Up to the far side and over for the left wing to be taken by the Flyers behind the nets. Here's a pass that comes back out of the point. Fanning on a first shot attempt was Vermeer, but he didn't turn the puck over, was able to play it back behind the cage, and then the Capitals will swing it all the way down and out of the zone. And that should do it for the power play. Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill is a successful one for the Capitals, as Devin Dodson will get back on the ice. Jace Anderson will take his spot, and then the Flyers will turn it over to Keller Hermit. He'll wrap it around the boards, trying to get to the far side of the ice. Max Moore, that's going to be number 58, Jackson Racer, the first one to get to it, and then he will ice the puck, and we'll have a whistle with 14:06 to go here in the second period. No shots for the Sioux Falls Flyers to make that one shot for the Flyers on the power play. And that is all that they had. So both teams' penalty kills successful in limiting chances, even though they're down a man. The Flyers are 2 for 2 on their penalty kills, and the Capitals are now 1 for 1. Here, this will be taken up the ice by the Flyers and Tyler Webb, the fourth line, getting a chance. There's a shot on Anderson and make the save. Didn't see where that rebound had went. Was sitting right in front of him, and the Capitals were able to clear it out towards the blue line and now eventually out of the zone. Devin Dodson, he'll step up and take a reverse hit. Nearly turn the puck over again. Keegan Kitts was right over there. The Flyers have been a little bit shaky again. Just trying to get the puck out of their own zone. This puck will make its way out into the crowd, a puck out of play, and we'll get a whistle with 13:31 on the game clock. Still no score. The American Family Insurance Brady Shuffle by scoreboard. Coach Curtis Egan getting a few more guys out on the ice. We didn't call a couple names. Tyler Webb and Ben Vermeer were a couple guys we didn't say their name during that first period. As Solonen, he'll leave it. Back will center one. Almost went off the stick of Solonen, but now will be a 3-on-2 the other way. As Nick Gray with a shot, and from the blue line, it was off the blocker of Spencer Anderson. Back out to the blue line, fanning on a shot attempt again with Sam Solly. And it comes back out of the zone. Jackson Raisler will play it up, but Devin Dodson intercepted it. Back to Raisler in his own blue line. His pass will come over. Keegan Kitts was coming off the ice. Schweitzer to make sure that he stayed away from the puck so not to get too many men. Trying to flip one over for Beck. One-timer as he let that one sit on the ice, and a save made by Solomon. Here's trying to center one. Backhander by Kitts. Solomon still out of his net. Kitts now make that. Herman was out there. His centering pass went off of his body. Now Jaron Beck back with it. He'll spin a circle around Nick Gray. His shot and a save by Solomon. The rebound is loose, and Herman didn't see it come past his feet. Herman will pin his man to the boards, but it's still going to be picked up by the Flyers, and they will throw it all the way down. Anderson has to play it on net, so they will not be able to get an icing called, as Corbin Beestrom will have to play it up the boards. Looking for Schweitzer, picked up with speed by, now it's going to be Dozark, a shot off the crossbar. And it comes back at the blue line and back the other way. Schweitzer, he got hit up high. This will be a penalty coming up against the Flyers, and the Capitals will get a power play. Schweitzer got hit up near the shoulders, and the penalty will be against Max Moore, his second penalty. And I believe it is a rough called against Moore, so with 12:07 to go here in the second period, the Capitals will get their third power play. But I guess because it was ice, they don't get the opportunity to have the offensive zone face-off. So Schweitzer now will take the face-off, but Coach Jacques Tilnick is trying to figure out exactly if it should be an offensive zone face-off for the Capitals or not. So the Capitals were trying to lobby it, and they didn't get the win. I don't think this Coach Steele realized exactly why that puck wasn't all the way down there, but they did ice the puck. Now here's a turnover, and there's a chance for Topher Post. A shot at a diving block by Andrew Coughlin. Never got to the net. Coughlin came diving in front of a Topher Post shot, and now the Capitals will go back in the offensive zone. It was Kitts that moved it in and make that Dozark, and then he'll take a penalty. An offensive zone penalty as Dozark will hook his man, make that a tripping call. And Dozark will go to the penalty box, and that will eliminate the power play with 11:39 to go here in the second period. So no power play for the Capitals anymore, and it'll be a 27-second power play, barring any extra penalties in the next minute and 33 seconds. But we will skate 4-on-4 for a minute 33. And then a 27-second power play for the Sioux Falls Flyers. 11:39 to go here in the second period. Dozark nearly made it 1-0. Hit the crossbar on a shot. Maybe even hit the corner of the net. This will be won by the Flyers. That shot went off of his stick of Beam. Was almost picked up by Gray. Now it'll come back out to the point. Solly with a shot and a stick save by Anderson. He was moving to his left. That puck was starting to go back to his right. As this will be played back over, and there's Solly again. That shot went wide by a couple of feet. Max Moore make that going to be number 58 and Jackson Raisler to pick it up. Moore still in the penalty box for another minute and 5 seconds. There's a shot that went wide. Goes back out for the Flyers again to play it around the boards. This will be trying to chip at it was Coughlin, unable to chip it out of the zone. Now he'll reverse it and go back to the near side. And it'll be grabbed by the Capitals, and Devin Dodson will play it across for Beck. Now Beck trying to move in, looking for a 2-on-1. Beck never got a shot away, and a good diving play back by Solly as it comes back over for Beck again. Good stick lift, trying to center one, but no one's there. Dodson was just a bit too far up the ice. Goes back at the blue line. Dodson will pick it up, played it back for Coughlin. As now the Capitals looking to make a change, or the Flyers looking to make a change. And he'll come back for Andrew Coughlin again in his own end. Coughlin will wait. Still 23 seconds to go on the man advantage. Make that for the 4-on-4. Coughlin will ice it with 18 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. And then again, a brief 27-second power play for the Sioux Falls East Flyers with 10:24 to go here in the second period. Still no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Aiden Dozark, I make that Keller. It's a little bit harder to see. I'm trying to, Dozark, Herman. Dozark's a little bit taller than Keller Herman, but they almost wearing the exact same type of undershirt of almost like a turtleneck as the Capitals turn the puck over in their own zone. Down to 2 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Now a brief power play coming here for the Flyers. There's a shot that went wide. That one came from Hudson Batty. And it'll be played around to the near side for Coughlin. Coughlin will try and send it down the ice. He does, all the way down with 15 seconds to go on the power play. Solonen will play it all the way around the boards up the far side. Keller Herman looking to make that Schweitzer looking to attack shorthanded. Make that Herman now. His pass will come all the way back out of the zone. And the Capitals can wait for that power play to come to an end. And then Schweitzer turned the puck over, and he would try and step through his man and Thatcher May. Spencer Anderson was able to stick it over towards the corner. And the Capitals are trying to get themselves out of some danger. This will be chopped out by the Flyers to hold in. May will pick it back up. He'll play it top of the circle, fanning on a shot attempt. That one came from Tanner Oyen. And around the boards it comes to the near side where it's going to be grabbed by Tyler Webb. Webb will play it towards the net. It fluttered over there, and Anderson's able to put the glove down on top of it with 9:12 to go here in the second period. And we will get a whistle and a face-off ensuing to the left of Anderson. Nick Gray will take the face-off for Sioux Falls East. Jared Beck the face-off for the Capitals. It'll be one. Here's Kitts. Around the boards, Corbin Beestrom. He lost the puck. His stick was lifted by Moore. That shot is off of a body, and now it's going to be up and out of the zone where it's grabbed by Sam Solly. This is Nick Gray back in the zone. That top line back out there again. Moore will lay into the body. That puck was still loose. Here's now Gergen with a shot, and that one might have gone off the crossbar. I believe it was a stick saved by Anderson. Flipped out of the zone. Kids can't settle it down. Bounced over his stick. In the neutral zone, Beck had a piece of it. Now Moore will grab it again. Moore swings wide. That shot went off of the leg of Anderson. Jace Anderson went wide of Spencer Anderson. Gray will play it around, and it'll come to the near side where it's going to be grabbed by Kitts. He'll flip it up off the glove and into the Sioux Falls bench. Off the glove of Sam Solly, and a whistle with 8:23 to go here in the second period. Still looking for that icebreaker. Without a goal, with 8:23 to go here in period number 2. On the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. This will be thrown back in the zone by Batty. And around it comes for Miller. His backhanded pass. That one was intercepted by the Flyers, but no harm, no foul as it still comes out of the zone. Although Miller wants to be a little bit more secure on those passes, as it'll be controlled back by Jace Anderson. His pass, that's intercepted at the blue line. Moved in by the Flyers. Anderson trying to get the puck back, and then Miller will try and chip it out, unable to. The Capitals have failed a couple times trying to clear their own zone. 7:50 to go here in the second period. Batty will keep it in. That one off the glove of Anderson. Played back behind the net, trying to swap one around. There's Post. They score. Topher Post will put it in, and we get a whistle. I believe it's going to be a penalty on the Capitals anyway. But Topher Post puts one right over the top of the shoulder of Spencer Anderson. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. There should be no penalty power play, but it will be a penalty. Jace Anderson is the one that will pick up the penalty. But more importantly, the goal was scored with 7:41 to go by Sioux Falls East. And Topher Post will get his first of the season. And it's a 1-0 lead here for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. They want to make sure that they get everything squared away. Yeah, it'll be 5-on-5. Yeah, the penalty was before the shot went in. So once the The penalty is still scored because Anderson cannot get 3 penalties. That still goes down as a penalty, but there just is no power play. As the Capitals are down 1-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Here's Aiden Dozark moving in. That shot saved by Solomon, and there is no rebound as he's able to cover back up with 7:32 to go here in the second period. So Topher Post is the first one to score in this hockey game. Hansen with the assist. That is his 6th assist of the season. He's got no goals but 6 assists. He is a teammate's dream. Here is a chance for Dozark again to the side of the net. That one was hugged by Solomon, went off of his shoulder and played up to the near side, and out of the zone it comes for DeCourcy. Make that Gergen. And Gergen will dump it in the zone, but it went off of his stick and back out. It'll roll its way down the ice where Solomon will tee it up for Raisler, who I don't know if they were on the same page on that play. Dozark trying to hold the zone at the line, but it will end up being grabbed, and now it's up for Gergen. Gergen will play to the corner. Nick Gergen, he'll center one, looking for Moore. Can't get the backhand shot away. Schweitzer and Moore run into each other, and now it's played back out for Herman. Here's Keller Herman at the blue line, moves it in. That shot and a save. Nice shot there by Herman, but a save by Solomon, and a whistle with 6:45 to go here in the second period. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station with Emma Thielen back at the station. Rick Miller running the camera. John Winkler here on this Friday evening. Glad you're with us as we're just past 9 o'clock here at the Expo Center. Hawaii Capitals down 1-0 to the Sioux Falls East Flyers of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. The only goal of the game so far just moments ago. Topher Post got the shot from Hayden Hansen as he was able to put it just over the shoulder of Spencer Anderson. Devin Dawson tried to center one for Keegan Kidd, so it was blocked up. Now a bouncing puck that is going to be coming on the near side. Solomon was actually on the other post as it will be dumped in by Sioux Falls East, and around it comes behind the net. There's a bouncing puck. Devin Dodson, Coughlin in a battle on the side of the net trying to get free away from Max Callis. Chipped at the boards, not out by Coughlin. And now a couple of guys will push to the boards, and the puck will come free. Coughlin, nice pass over for Beck. And now Beck moving in, one-on-one in the zone. Beck with a shot. It was blocked up, but it hurts Solly. There's a centering pass, and Solly can't get off the ice, or make that Daniel Gibson can't get off the ice. Bouncing puck at the blue line. It'll be out of the zone, just barely out of the zone, where it's now Corbin Beestrom. Beestrom a pass all the way back over. That one's off the stick, tipped in by Coughlin. The Capitals will make a change. Gibson's still on the ice right now, looking to skate a little bit better after blocking that shot from Beck. And it'll be played at the blue line and down the zone. Started to go, and now Beck's got a chance to pick up some speed if he can get in the zone. Looking for Dodson. That was off of a stick. Bouncing puck. That's grabbed by Dodson. It comes out in front. Schweitzer couldn't get a piece of it to get a shot away. Schweitzer back over for Anderson. Comes back for Schweitzer. That shot and a save. Rebounds at the top of the slot. Bouncing puck. Settled down by Beck. Centering one for Dodson. Can't get a shot away. It was off of a stick. Dodson played it back up. Actually, it's going to be out of the zone by Sioux Falls East, and it will be down the ice for an icing with 4:54 to go here in the second period. And an offensive zone faceoff upcoming here for the Hawaii Capitals. They're down by 1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Aiden Dozark will take the faceoff against Dre DeCourcy. Dozark will win the faceoff back for Anderson. Plays it back in the blue line. Hunsley with a shot. That one went off of a body and went wide. Schweitzer trying to swing one towards the net in the corner. He's still trying to play against two different Sioux Falls East players. Schweitzer got it back for a moment, but his stick was lifted. And a pass that goes off the Schweitzer stick and played back to the corner. Around it comes here again for number 63 in Solly, and then it goes down the ice. It's not going to go far enough for an icing. Hunsley will win the race to it. He didn't play it around the boards. He played it off the side, and then toe-picking himself, looking for a shot was Thatcher May, or looking for a pass. And now Dozark trying to swing one free up for Schweitzer, and it went just behind him. He tried to turn back with his skate to get a piece of it, but just unable to. And we get a whistle with the icing with 4:16 to go here in the second period. An offensive zone face-off for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Nick Gray will take the face-off against Dozark. It'll be out to the blue line, but held in by Solly. Behind the net, it was Gergen for a moment. It'll be on the near side again, and around it comes. We're going to get a penalty coming up. It's going to be against Sioux Falls. It'll be touched by Solly, and the Capitals will go on a power play. We get a holding call. If that is against Max Moore, he has done it. It is. Max Moore has picked up his third penalty, so the top line will no longer be together. A hold against Max Moore with 3:55 to go in the second period. And the Capitals have got themselves their fourth power play. And Max Moore's night is done with 3:55 to go here in the second period. And that's a big storyline to watch. When you can disrupt the top line, that gives yourself a chance to take advantage of it. They got to redraw the lines up. But right now, they got to kill that penalty off. Aiden Dozark. Fourth power play for the Capitals. They're over 3 so far. There's a shot, solid and solid all the way. Makes a save, and we get a whistle with 3:49 to go here in the second period.
Capitals power play. 37 Strickland serving the penalty.
It'll be a face-off to the right of Solonen. Again, Jaron Beck will take the face-off. It'll be won by Devin Dodson, trying to swing it to the net, went off of a skate. Now Beck, backhander, that one's Schweitzer. Now over here for the Capitals again at the blue line, Coughlin. Back down for Schweitzer. His cross-ice pass misses for Dozark. It was too far in front of him. Dozark will have to play it back in his own blue line. He'll swing it back across ice for Coughlin. He'll walk it in. Coughlin will stop, play it off the boards to himself. Still with it is Coughlin, plays it off the corner boards. And around it comes here now for Dodson, who had lost it for a moment. Dozark couldn't keep it in the zone. And now it's going to be Solly to get it out. Solly will play it all the way down. And the Capitals will have to go back down the ice. And Sioux Falls is able to get a full change. Here is Schweitzer racing after the puck. Sticks lift. Schweitzer trying to get one hand on the stick to play it back. Now he'll flutter it back out to the point. Coughlin walks the blue line. He'll stop and start, continues to walk. That shot bounces off of a skate and goes wide. DeCourcy off the glass, held in by Coughlin. He bobbled the puck for a moment and then was able to play it back to the corner. It's going to be picked back up by Schweitzer. And now it'll be played back over here for DeCourcy, where DeCourcy can't clear the puck. 35 seconds to go on the power play. Out for Schweitzer. He'll walk it in. Schweitzer looking for Dodson to try and tip it in, and went wide of the net. Now here is Beck. He'll circle with it. Nice move around. Beck still with it. Backhand pass over for Coughlin. That shot and a save is made. It'll come out of the blue line and out of the zone. And that might be the best chance for the Capitals in their last chance on this power play with 2:05 to go in the period and just 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Dozark will skate it into the neutral zone, into the offensive end. Dozark, he's trying to get a chance for a shot. Puck is still loose, and he'll back his way into the goalie of Solonen. There's a shot that comes up, and then we get a whistle and a catch by Solonen, and a face-off upcoming with 1:52 to go here in the second period. So the Capitals, again, they've got some good looks in the power play, just can't cash in quite yet. They're 0 for 4 now, the man advantage here in this hockey game. Face off to the right of Solonen. Cameron Lee trying to win it. It's going to be cleared by Sioux Falls. Will it flutter its way down for an ice? They're going to say no icing. Corbin Beestrom will play it over up for Cameron Lee. Lee missed the pass for Herman. Herman was looking the other way when the puck came between his legs. And now Riley Pfeiffer at the blue line. Capitals are trying to tag back up. Lee, though, is back at the red line. He'll play it back. Nice pass there from Cameron Lee. Over for Grayson Hunsley. Hunsley over now for Herman. Herman, that one up ahead for Pfeiffer, and that one missed him, but it still goes in the zone. As Lee now, he is pushed to the boards with 1:15 to go here in the second period. At the blue line, Hunsley will play it back in, but it went off the turnbuckle on the varsity bench right next to Jackson Youngworth, the backup goalie tonight. The KCCR's own Jackson Youngworth, or Capital City Rock's own Jackson Youngworth. Jaron Beck, face-off at the Sioux Falls blue line. He'll win it, and he'll carry it in the zone himself. On the back end, looking to maybe center one. It comes in front. They say no goal. The puck was, I believe, in the net, but they wave it off. And I don't know if maybe they had pushed Solomon around for that puck to not be called a goal. But we'll see if the linesman comes over and explains what might have happened on that play. Nope, there's no explanation at all. It's just there is no goal, and I don't know if maybe the puck was covered. Again, might have been pushed in. Just didn't see it. They wave off the goal, so the Capitals had it in the back of the net, but unable to actually score. 55 seconds now to go here in the second period, and we remain 1-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Back behind the Capitals net, Corbin Beestrom. There's a centering pass by the Flyers. Comes back over for Solly. Now that shot is blocked, and Beck can race off, get to the races for a breakaway. Jaron Beck moving in. Back with a shot. He scores! We are tied with 38.4 to go here in the first period. A blocked shot. Sam Solly took it, blocked the shot. Beck got himself moving forward. And the Caps get a breakaway goal to make it 1-1 with just 38.4 to go here in the second period. And for Jaron Beck, third goal of the season. He has scored in each, well, he did not score in that second game. He had 2 goals against the Mitchell Marlins. Did not score against Huron, but still averaging a goal a game to start the season. A big, big goal late in this first period. The Capitals have tied it up, and now they're looking to attack 3-on-1. Barrett Schweitzer moving in. His pass is going to be off of a blocked shot, blocked pass. And a nice diving play by Tanner Oyen. Now with 20 seconds to go, Nick Gergen goes the other way. 3-on-2 for the Flyers. Gergen in the corner. That one is a pass to the front of the net. Bouncing puck. Anderson can't get over to it. Now it's going to be flipped up to the bench. Schweitzer with 7 seconds to go. 2-on-1 for the Capitals. Schweitzer moving in with a breakaway. His shot and off the blocker of Solomon with 2 seconds to go, and that will end the second period. And what a frantic pace to end the second period. The Capitals tie it up to make it 1-1. They had a chance to maybe make it 2-1 or even 3-1 before the end of that period. And what an incredible end, up and down hockey at the end of that second period, as the Capitals and the Flyers are tied up at 1 goal apiece thanks to Jaron Beck's goal with 38 seconds to go. All right, Coach. In that last 35 seconds, last minute of that second period, that was frantic hockey and a chance. You guys almost had the lead at the end of that period.
Yeah, that's a fun hockey game. Again, that's first and foremost, that's what's fun to see is this is really good hockey out there. Lots of really good plays on both sides being made. What a shot block by Jaron Beck, and then being rewarded with a daunting full ice sprint to tuck it between the legs. So what a play by him.
Well, and he had, not only that, with Barrett Schweitzer having a chance with a partial 2-on-0, 2-on-1, but then you have Aiden Dozark hit the crossbar. And again, this is a team that hopefully isn't getting frustrated that they've only got 1 goal, because it can start pouring in at any time in the third period.
Yeah, and again, I think everything we talked about in the locker room was a little bit better. I think that the guys did a good job. We still were pretty solid defensively. We shot earlier. We shot more often. And I think, if anything, we still got to do a better job crashing the net a little bit more, getting some rebounds. They're still laying around there.
How big will a 5th power play be for you guys? You're 0 for 4 so far. How big can a 5th one be?
It'd be huge. We're right there. We had a couple really good opportunities on that last one and a couple mad scrambles. They just got their stick to it first. So we get another one, we got to cash in.
How's the bench doing? And Spencer Anderson, obviously you can't talk to him during the game, but I feel like everybody's got to be playing with a lot of confidence right now and just have a lot of energy on the bench.
Yeah, the guys are locked in right now. This has been a really great game. Just fun to see the guys react to each other on the bench and give each other some energy. Keller Herman breaks a stick. We got 4 guys offering him a stick, so that's what it's all about, and really good to see that from the team today.
All right, so going to the third period, what's the changes? What's the necessary adjustments to win this hockey game, whether it be in regulation or in overtime?
Yeah, offensively, we're doing a lot of good things. We've got to be in front of the net and crash a little bit more on the offensive zone. And then, really, again, we've played 2 pretty good periods defensively. We can always play a little safer, but hopefully we can do that and be the next one to put one in.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Steele of the Oahe Capitals. It is 1-1 at the end of 2 periods. We'll return and tell you about the goals that were scored in this second period. The only 2 that have been scored so far coming in this second period. We'll talk about scores from across the states and also get you set for tomorrow and a busy day of hockey here at the Expo Center, but also in general with a lot of hockey to be played here on Capital City Rock as well. We'll return with a second intermission report coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pier.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pier. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Hi, this is Barrett Schweitzer, assistant captain, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, we continue into the second intermission report as the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls Sioux Falls East Flyers. They are tied 1-1 at the end of two periods. As we look at the scoring in that second period, Topher Post got the first goal of the game, 7:41 to go in the second period, as Hayden Hansen with the assist to make it 1-0 for Sioux Falls East. But then, with 1 minute to go, 38 seconds remaining, probably about 45 seconds remaining, Jaron Beck got a block shot right around the blue line and got a breakaway. Put it 5-full on the goalie, Trey Solidin. Tied the game up 1-1. Barrett Schweitzer had a chance to make it 2-1. Aiden Dozark had hit the crossbar earlier in the period, almost made it 1-0. But it ended up being the Capitals and the Flyers now tied 1-1 at the end of two periods. You really like to see what the Capitals have been able to do. Spencer Anderson has made 19 saves on 20 shots. Capitals without shooting the Sioux Falls East Flyers 25-20 through two periods. So this is a all-important third period, obviously all-important third period, because you can get 2 points, leave Sioux Falls East with 0, or you can pick up a point to go to overtime. Would be the first overtime of the game this season for these two teams. But this is a very important third period, especially for the Capitals, of the fact that they are playing 3 games this weekend. They've got another 2 games to go. They don't really want overtime. They want to go for a win. Now, I think Coach Steele's motto when it comes to going to overtime is kind of being very aggressive, because you've already got a point. If you don't win, yeah, the other team gets the second point, but you're not going to lose that point. And if you tie, if you play defensive and tie, all you're doing is keeping 1 point away from them. So this is, if you get to overtime, you're going to be pretty aggressive. I think Coach Steele will say just go for it, because, one, you got 2 more games to go, but this is a very important third period to see if the Capitals can get this win over Sioux Falls East, which will be a very big win after that first game that lost 8-6 after up 6-2. They end up losing 8-6. Beat Huron 8-5. Okay, yep, you're expecting to do that, but now this is a all-important game and a early season signature win to beat Sioux Falls East if they can win these next 17 minutes or even extend it into the next 27 minutes. Capitals 1-1. They're 0-4 on the power play. Sioux Falls East 0-2 on the power play as we play 2 periods. We'll come back and check scores real quick after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, as you're listening on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Hi, this is Spencer Anderson, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, quickly go through the scores. It is a 5-1 lead for the Rushmore Thunder over Yankton after 2 periods. Colton Merchant had 2 goals. Cameron Ritter's now got a hat trick for the Rushmore Thunder. He's got the other 3 goals. And Sioux Center leading, it is a 2-1 lead in the 3rd period for the Sioux Center Storm as Isaac Vandenberg's got the goal for Sioux Center. The second goal, Brecken Glanzer, the goal for the Huron All-Stars. It's a 2-1 score. It is 1-1 here going the 3rd period. We step aside, come back with the 3rd period next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. To give back a little this December, we have 4 free oil changes, $400 value, and 100 Pierre Pride dollars for your holiday spending with every vehicle purchase. We have $30 off a light detail and $60 off a full detail. Tires, buy 3, get 1 free. We have gift certificates available, any amount. Happy holidays from Beck Motor Company, beck-motors.com.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Devin Dotson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the 3rd period between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. As the time winding down on the clock, we'll get 17 minutes up on the clock and set and ready to roll for the 3rd period. Tied 1-1 on the American Family Insurance Pretty Shuffle by scoreboard. Capitals moving back from left to right, the Flyers from right to left. We start 5-on-5, and we are ready to roll from the Expo Center in Fort Pierre. Final 17 minutes of regulation. Nick Gray and Jaron Beck on the face-off to open things up. It's won by Beck. Coughlin will shoot it from the red line in. Salonen will catch it. We get a whistle just 7 seconds into the 3rd period. So again, 25-20 in shots in favor of the Hawaii Capitals. The 38 seconds remaining in the 2nd period. It was the goal by Jaron Beck on that breakaway shot to tie the game up 1-1. As the Caps, the Flyers now will carry it out of the zone. But at the blue line, it's back in. I believe it is an offside against the Hawaii Capitals. And another whistle, 16 seconds into this 3rd period. 1-1 is our score on the American Family Insurance Pretty Shuffle by scoreboard. Didn't get a chance to talk about in the second intermission report. We're back on the air at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Capital City Rock, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as the Capitals will take on the girl Capital, the Lady Capitals will take on the Brookings Rangers at 1:30, and then we'll have the second game of our doubleheader at 7 o'clock with coverage, 7:30 puck drop between the Capitals and the Lakers. That shot by Devin Dotson, whistle just high and wide over the shoulder of Salonen. And this will be now Andrew Coughlin that will lose the puck. Thatcher May looking for the shot, and a diving play by Aiden Beam, and May never got a shot away. Beam came diving across the crease and was able to find the puck, sliding a pass through it, and the Caps are able to get another good defensive play out of Aiden Beam, and this defensive core of the Capitals have been very good tonight. Here's Andrew Coughlin now stepping up offensively for the Capitals. Coughlin moves it in, swinging wide. His shot up high goes over the top of the glove of Salonen, and now it's going to back the other way, 2-on-2 here for the Flyers. Dumping it in late on the shift is May, so he will go off for a change, and it will be Jaron Beck the pass up for Devin Dotson. And Dotson will carry it into the offensive zone, going 1-on-4. One man blew a tire. That was Batty. That now it's going to be Devin Dotson again. His pass across for Schweitzer. And it'll be now played back here for the Flyers. Moving back in. Good stick there from Jace Anderson. Schweitzer now make that. Dozark will take it. Dozark with a shot goes off the shin pad, and it goes to the near side corner. As this played by Dozark, centering one. It is Beastrom with a shot. He hit the goalpost. It went off the goalpost to the right of the glove side of Salonen, and now it's back for the Flyers with 15 minutes to go here in the third period. Still 1-1, looking for a tie-breaking goal right now early on in this period. Beastrom almost had it. In the corner, Beastrom is tied up with Nick Gray. And then a penalty coming up against Dozark. It'll be Dozark to go to the penalty box for a rough, his second penalty against. And with 14:48 to go here in the third period, a big opportunity for Sioux Falls East. This will be their third power play. Third time of the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. Face-off is won by Keller Herman. Good start to that penalty kill, but it's now going to be Hansen with a shot and a save made by Anderson. He stays out. It's another shot off the right pad of Anderson, and then Gergen trying to stuff it in, and Anderson was able, somebody was able to block that puck. Now the Capitals are maybe thinking attack shorthanded, but it will be cleared away eventually by Jace Anderson. So the first near 30 seconds gone by of this power play with the Capitals and the Flyers tied 1-1. Fourth power play, make the third power play for Sioux Falls East. 0 for 2 so far today. As it's now Nick Gray that moves it in. Gray with a shot up high on Anderson, went over the top of him, stays in play off the glass. Held in the zone, that one was held in by Dre DeCourcy. Around it comes to the near side, as it is Gergen. Now Beastrom, he'll swing it out, but not out of the zone. Make that Beck that tried to swing it out. Now Anderson playing off the glass, not out. It's Beck that will eventually clear it. Well, Beastrom is able to clear it out. Now the Capitals will get it out of the zone. Schweitzer got it back out. Bouncing puck, Anderson will pick it up. Have to pick it up. He'll turn with it. Off the glass, that goes down. That could have been dangerous coming up here if it didn't hit the glass. 48 seconds remaining here in the power play early on the third period. The Flyers are back in the offensive zone. It is Solly. And Sam Solly will play it back out. Again, this top line will look a little bit different once you get back to 5-on-5 with Max Moore out of the rest of the game. Here's Schweitzer moving 2-on-1 in the zone. Backhand pass, looking over for Herman. He'll try and swing it back to the front of the net. Herman trying to center one. No one is there for the Capitals. And with 20 seconds to go, the Flyers are trying to get one more last rush of this power play, but Herman will pick it back up. Good play from Schweitzer, and the Capitals will nearly kill all of this power play off. Schweitzer will leave it be and will go off for the change. Down to 8 seconds to go. Quick last call of this power play, and Herman will not be able to clear it all the way down, but the Capitals will eventually, with Coughlin right at the last second, throw it all the way down, off the glove of Solly. Bouncing puck, he'll pick it up, and his pass goes over off the boards, picked up by Kitts almost. Beck looking to get to it. Now is Beck. Kitts is standing in front of the net. Beck swings it around for Kitts, and he put it wide. And then we get a whistle with the net off his moorings with 12:34 to go here in the third period. And the Capitals had a near good luck there. But it all goes for naught. And with a whistle with 12:34 to go here in the third period. Still 1-1 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will be to the right of Salonen. And it's won by Sioux Falls East. Beck had blocked the first pass. Then it goes off of a skate, played back by the Capitals, and Beck in the corner. Trying to center one for Kids, went off of a skate, never got all the way to the front for Kids, who was standing in the slot. Now it's 2-on-3, moving back in for the Flyers. And a good job by Aiden Beam to take the puck away for the Capitals. And that pass goes over for Beck. That could have been dangerous for us again. Beck was able to thankfully not tip it up and out of play because that was coming right at us. Now it's Beck off the skates. Devin Dodson couldn't get over to it, along with the chasing Keegan Kids. Nick Gray will walk it in offside, about 10 feet offside, and we get a whistle with 11:54 to go here in the third period. So it will be a face-off just outside the Capitals blue line. 11:54 left to go here in the third period. Face-off will be, again, just outside the Capitals blue line. And we get referees talking with Sioux Falls East. A couple of guys, the defensemen, have to come back on the ice. As Tanner Oyen and Hudson Batty were both late getting off the ice. So they got put back on the ice. As Beam tried to play it up, he turned the puck over there. Here's Nick Gray with a shot, was blocked by Beam, and then the puck almost came over for Hayden Hansen, who has filled that top spot with Max Moore, and he couldn't get his stick over to the puck. This is left behind the net from Solomon. Dozark will lift the stick and will pick the puck back up, and now Schweitzer waiting for it, trying to center one for Dozark. He is taken out into the legs of Solomon, and now back the other way, 3-on-2 for Sioux Falls East. Gray lost the puck. Beam now will turn to the corner. He was hooked a little bit. Play continues. And now somewhat of a centering pass. There's a shot, and Anderson makes the save. Falling to the ice was Hansen with that shot attempt. It'll be played around the boards and out for Solly. Solly at the corner will play it back around. Dozark, he's able to play off the boards to himself as he spun around. And now he leaves it for his good buddy Andrew Coughlin. Coughlin will swing it back over as Dozark off to skate around Schweitzer, who had tried to chop one along, and then Dozark lost his footing and lost an edge, blowing a tire, and he'll have to be late back checking the play. Aiden Beam had the puck. Schweitzer lost his stick. There's a centering pass, and Dozark did come back to make a nice play to take it away from Andrew Sislow, who was in front. First time we've said his name all game, and Sislow had a golden opportunity, but Dozark did a good job of back checking, not giving up on the play. Puck is still loose on the side of the net, and then it's going to be eventually covered by Spencer Anderson, and a whistle with 10:23 to go here in the third period. I'll tell you what, Aiden Dozark he spun himself all the way in the corner, basically, blowing a tire, and he got back up, skated hard back down the ice, and with 10:23 to go, it happened about 15 seconds prior to that. That's one to circle if the Capitals win this game. There's a shot of the face-off that was off of a body. Anderson went diving for it, didn't get to it. Goes back out of the blue line. There's a bouncing puck that was blocked by Corbin Beestrom. And the puck will come back out to the blue line. Oyen lost the puck, and now it's going to be Luke Miller, 2-on-1, along with Cameron Lee. Pass over for Lee. His shot and a save is made by Salonen. Was able to get the glove on the shot by Lee. Luke Miller with a nice play, with a nice pass. Lee with a good shot, and Salonen shut the door. The Capitals have had some really good odd man breaks. Beestrom, he'll back his way up to the blue line. Pass goes across to the corner for Pfeiffer. And Riley Pfeiffer behind the net. He'll pass it back out for Beestrom. His shot was blocked at the front of the nets. Now a pass up ahead. Here comes a breakaway. Moving in is Ben Vermeer. Vermeer with a shot. He scores. Vermeer gets the breakaway. A block shot turns into an opportunity, and it looks like Vermeer will get his first varsity goal as Hayden Hansen will pick up the puck. And Vermeer has got his first varsity goal, and the Flyers lead 2-1. With 9:35 to go here in the third period. We're just talking about the odd man breaks that the Capitals have had. And then it quickly turns the other way for the Flyers to get the breakaway attempt. And Ben Vermeer gets his first of the year, first of his career. Here's another chance. Almost went 5-0 on Anderson. Another rebound shot. Gray found the puck. His shot again was blocked. And the loose puck around the slot will eventually be picked up by the Capitals. Now here is Devin Dodson moving back in. Dodson with a shot, and a save is made. Batty will get the will get the assist on Vermeer's goal. He was the one that blocked the shot. And now it's going to be Kitts in the corner, around to the near side, to the right wing, with 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Capitals down 2-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is going to be around by Coughlin. Grayson Hunsley at the blue line. Here's a shot, and that is blocked again by the Flyers. It is Dawson to play it back around. Comes to the nearest side of the corner, where it's grabbed by Jackson Raisler. Held in by Coughlin. That one was blocked by the glove of Solly. Now here is Coughlin again. Moving in is going to be Coughlin, shooting it from the blue line over the top of Solonin. Dodson couldn't handle the puck, but now Beck will pick it back up. Now Beck will move it in. Back with a pass over, looking for the one-timer for Kitts, and I don't know if he even got the shot away. Good pass there by Becky. Pass up the shot attempt, as it's now going to be moving back in as Dodson. His shot, another block shot by Sioux Falls East. Boy, they have really tightened their defense and blocking plenty of shots right now. This will be at the blue line, and it's going to be grabbed by Thatcher May of Sioux Falls East. And the Flyers are back in. May with a shot. That's a good sliding block by Coughlin. Now there's a shot from the point, and it goes in. I don't know if Spencer Anderson ever saw it, but Tanner Oyen will get a goal. And Oyen will get his second goal of the season. And it's a 3-1 lead now for Sioux Falls East, with 7:53 to go here in the third period. So Oyen will score. We'll wait to hear the assist, but it is a 3-1 advantage here for Sioux Falls East. So the Capitals now down by 2. Starting to get late here in the third period. And the bouncing puck from the blue line is stopped by Anderson. He'll push it to the corner. And now another turnover by the Capitals, coming towards the net, sticked away by Anderson. And it'll come back out towards the blue line. And it's going to be off of Herman. He'll race after it, but Solly will get to it first for the Flyers. Well, they got Solly with the goal, but I believe it was Oyen that... I thought Oyen was the one that shot it. But either way, it is a 3-1 advantage here for Sioux Falls East. Anderson will poke it out of the zone. And it will be now taken here by Sioux Falls East again. Right back in come the Flyers, trying to get around. Gergen was trying to get around the Capital defense. And it will be played back at the blue line. And now the zone by Anderson, picked up by Dozark. Moving 2-on-1 in. If they hurry, Dozark a backhander off the side of the net. And grabbed by Sioux Falls East again. This puck will be controlled by the Flyers. Goes back out, and Anderson will grab it at the red line. Cross-eyes pass. That one went up high and hit Dozark. And that one got him up near the midsection. And he'll be slow coming off the bench. As this will be flipped in by the Flyers, blocked by Hunsley, back out of the zone, and the Flyers both miss it. However, it's still grabbed by Jackson Raisler. Turned over, back with a shot, goes wide. Now for Hunsley at the blue line. It does not come out of the zone until it's forced out by the Flyers. There's a shot, and Anderson will make the save, and we get a whistle with 6:11 left to go here in the third period. So 3-1. 6:11 to go here in the third, and the Capitals have to score twice in the next 6 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, one of the last times that a Sioux Falls team was here, it was a 2-goal game with 1:40 left to go, and Andrew Coughlin scored to make it 3-2, and then with 1 second left, the Capitals scored again to make it 3-1, but now it is a 4-1 score, as it will be from the point. Sam Solly will make it a 4-1 lead, as he'll shoot that from the point and get it right under the bar and in. And with 6:07 to go, 3 straight goals for the Flyers have opened things up. And the Capitals now are starting to be in some trouble. 6:07 left here in the third. And a timeout will be taken by the Oahe Capitals. So this is now the time where the Capitals will have to really start to push things forward. Down by 3, they can't afford to waste too much time. They're going to find 3 goals. They're going to be scoring a goal every 2 minutes right now to try and get back to tie this game up to send this to overtime. But it is a 4-1 advantage here for Sioux Falls East. Goals in the period by Ben Vermeer, I believe it was Tanner Oyen that scored. Maybe the referees might have said it was Sam Solly, but Solly did get that goal to make it 4-1. And so Solly will pick up a first goal of the season, and DeCourcy will get the assist. So DeCourcy with the assist for Solly's goal, his third assist for Drayton DeCourcy, and a 4-1 advantage with 6:07 to go here in the third period. So this is, again, for the Capitals, they've got to be very fast, methodical. They can't even really be methodical right now. You got to be quick. You don't got to get all three in the next minute, but you got to be putting the pressure in a little bit more and more here. And you got to continue to push the pace a little bit more, with it being a 3-goal lead for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Now, 3-goal leads in hockey can be tough. They can be very tough if you start to settle back, wait a little bit longer, you play a little bit more defensive, that can lead to the Capitals getting that first goal. And if you get that first goal, all of a sudden things can change a little bit more for the fact that the Capitals will get some confidence rolling. Andrew Coughlin off of his stick. Dodson will chip it to the blue line, but that's going to be held in by Raisler. His shot blocker down by Spencer Anderson. 5:45 left to go here in the third period. Jaron Beck will skate it out of the defensive zone, and now he'll race in the offensive zone. Beck, he will go down. Referees will keep their arms down, and it'll be played back up here on the near side. Dodson will play it back to the corner, and it will be controlled by Sioux Falls East. And the Flyers back out of the zone. That one will be missing, looking for Vinny Thill. And now it's Keegan Kitts. He'll get around a Flyer, but no shot attempt. Dodson, or make that Dozark. Here's Coughlin with a shot. Bouncing puck, and Dozark with the bouncing puck, trying to bat it out of the air. He ended up putting it just wide of the net. And it'll be now controlled here by Coughlin. Off the glass, high out of the zone, glove down, but played along by Dozark. Dozark will move to the offensive zone. He will fail on the first shot attempt. Now his second chance. There's a save made. Glove back to the front of the net by Dodson. It would have been a hand pass. However, it's grabbed by Sioux Falls East, and now it's going to be played back the other way. Good stick there from Coughlin, taking it away from Tyler Webb. And now Schweitzer will skate it back in the offensive zone. Jumps around a man. Backhand to the net, and a save made by Salonen. Good move there by Schweitzer. He's had a couple of good moves, but two good saves by Salonen. Herman with a shot. That's blocked. Dozark trying to swipe one around in a wraparound attempt, but that's going to be stuffed by Salonen. And now racing back at center ice, Nick Gray will shoot it wide of the net, race after it behind the net. A couple of sticks were lifted. Keller Herman, he goes down, picked back up by Hansen. That one is a shot that goes high. Coughlin chops at it. Beck will try and get it out of the zone. And it will be now for Jaron Beck, will carry it back in, and then Coughlin will play it back over. And it will be thrown in from the red line by Sioux Falls East, and the Capitals will play it around. Under 4 minutes to go, Capitals now going to start looking to score every minute of this hockey game to get back into this one. But it will be dumped in by Hudson Batty, who's got an assist so far tonight. Coughlin, this will be flown out of the zone, bouncing puck. Schweitzer will pick it up. Nice pass over for Beck. His shot, that one's off of a stick, and it goes high and finds its way all the way over into the smaller rink, over the top of the netting. Out of play for a whistle with 3:31 to go here in the third period. So the Capitals will have to score 3 times in the next 3:31. Down 4-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off is one. Anderson with a shot. Put that one just wide. Now Beestrom to the far side boards on the wing. Looking to get a pass across to Anderson. That is going to be swiped away and out of the zone by Max Callis. Pass from Beestrom went off the stick of Callis, and now Beck will pick it up. Brings it back in the zone for Kitts. Kitts a backhand pass looking for Beck. Swung that one just wide of the blue paint. Now back over for Beestrom. He'll wait. Nice move around. Good patience with it for the puck. And then Beestrom, he scores! Corbin Beestrom makes it 4-2 with 3:01 to go here in the third period. The Caps got some life. So Corbin Beestrom with a fantastic play just to be patient with the puck. he was patient enough, and got rewarded with the goal. Makes it 4-2. Capitals still have work in front of them, down by another 2 goals, but they've got themselves a chance with 3:01 to go. Next one will be big if they can get one soon, but this will be a tripping coming up against Keegan Kitts, and the Capitals will have to go on the penalty kill. So Kitts will pick up the tripping penalty with 2:54 remaining, and that is going to be really tough for the Capitals now with the fact that they're going to have to be on the penalty kill until 54 seconds remaining in the third period. Devin Dodson and Jaron Beck both get the assists on that goal, and the Capitals, again, trailing 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Pregame Shuffle by scoreboard. Face-off back here for Hansen for the Flyers. They're looking to score for the first time. This is their 4th power play. There's a shot. Anderson never saw it, but it went about 2 feet over his head. Stayed in play. This will be at the blue line. Dozark is able to hold the zone. Capitals will have to attack shorthanded. Schweitzer had his stick slashed out of his hands, and so the Flyers will give a gift to the Capitals on a slashing penalty. And it will be Nick Gergen that will go to the penalty box with 2:33 left to go in the third. And that's not, if you're the Sioux Falls Flyers, that's not what you want to have happen. 2:33 left to go. Now they're going to pull the goalie. Devin Dodson will get out there. It'll be somewhat of a power play, and you can still ice the puck right now with it being 5-on-4. So it will be a face-off that is on the near side. Goalie is pulled. Andrew Coughlin now with it. That shot is blocked at the blue line. It is going to be just offside. Coughlin thought maybe he had kept it in, but overall it's probably better just to take the offside than the fact that they were going to get the puck. Sioux Falls get the puck at the blue line. So it's still 4-on-4, although it's a 5-on-4 advantage for the Capitals because the goalie is pulled here with 2:20 to go in this third period. Aiden Dozark will move it back in, trying to get around the defenseman. Puck is still loose at the top of the slot. Now it'll be cleared out of the zone by Sioux Falls, and Andrew Coughlin will have to pick it back up here. 2:08 left to go in the third period. The Capitals turn the puck over. From the red line, a shot. That is going to be blocked and in the student section. And then Nick Gray with an extra push to Jaron Beck. And so now he will get a whistle. I believe it was an extra push. Maybe it might have been an extra push to Aiden Dozark, but Spencer Anderson is going to come off the bench and back to the goal. So Devin Dodson will come off the ice, and they'll have to wait for the Capitals to go up the ice now to get Anderson back off the ice to get the extra attacker. This will be looking for Beck to kick it along, but it's now with 1:58 left to go, comes back for Coughlin. Coughlin up ahead for Beck. Anderson skates out of his crease. Now he's coming to the bench, and Anderson will come to the bench. Devin Dodson will get on the ice. There is an empty net now for the Capitals again. Still 4-on-4 for another 48 seconds. It is a pass from Beck that is off the skate, then swung wide. That will be an icing with 1:36 to go. The Capitals will get an offensive zone faceoff. So for the next 43 seconds, anything that is iced will still be an icing call. After that, the Capitals have a brief power play, 21 seconds, and then you can throw it down. It doesn't matter. You can ice the puck, and they won't be an icing call against you. Barrett Schweitzer will take the faceoff. Pass over for Coughlin. Coughlin on the far side. That shot from the near side was a tough angle. Back out Schweitzer. Throws it across to the corner. Dozark lost the puck off of his stick. Now it's going to be Nick Gray. He tried to push it through the legs. Now it's a race to it. Schweitzer, that's going to swing wide. It goes just wide from Gray. And now back up the ice, but it's still going to be grabbed by the Flyers. Flyers are looking for an opportunity to score on the empty net. Still with 12 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Jaron Beck, a pass goes up. Looking for Dawson, tipped into the zone. It'll be now behind the net on the corner, out to the blue line. Capitals will get now a brief 6-on-4 power play. There's a shot with 50 seconds to go. Coughlin, he walks, he'll wait. His shot saved maybe off of a body. Now Dozark with 40 seconds to go. It's going to be in the near side. 7 seconds remaining on the power play for the Capitals. Beck looking for an opportunity to shoot the puck. It'll come down now for Schweitzer. He can't get the shot away. The power play is over. There's a shot attempt by Coughlin, and now out of the box is Gergen. Gergen will get around Keller Herman, and he will put it in the empty net, and that will seal the win for the Sioux Falls Flyers as they will win 5-2 over the Oahe Capitals. So Gergen gets the empty net goal with 21.7 seconds remaining here in the third period. And the Capitals' valiant effort to try and make a comeback will be short of making it a one-goal game. Capitals, barring a barrage of shots here with 21 seconds remaining, they will outshoot the Sioux Falls Flyers. As it will be Riley Pfeiffer down to 13 seconds to go here in the third period. So the Capitals will fall to 1-2. They've got 2 more games this weekend. They will play Watertown tomorrow, Aberdeen on Sunday, but it is going to be Sioux Falls 2 to pick up the win. 5-2 is going to be our final score. Sioux Falls East picks up a 5-2 victory, scoring 4 times in the third period, including an empty net goal, and will win it 5-2. On the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. We will step aside. When we come back, we'll have the postgame, the Pizza Ranch postgame show for you. Back here with the postgame show. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals Hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Oahe Capitals Hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Oahe Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motors. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Riley Pfeiffer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here in the postgame show, the Oahe Capitals, they fall here tonight 5-2 to the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Join me as Coach Steve Steele here of the Oahe Capitals. And Coach, you know, you don't get the 2 points, don't get a point out of this, but overall, a really good hockey game. You know, yeah, they scored 4 goals in that third period, obviously one being an empty net, but a really good hockey game, all said and told for the Oahe Capitals.
Yeah, you know, all in all, it was a really good hockey game just in general. You know, just unfortunately, we didn't get a couple bounces. They had a couple seeing eye shots that got through, and goalie couldn't see them. We didn't clear the front of the net well enough, and they went in, and we didn't get those. So disappointing, but at the same point, you know, we had a great effort tonight. Really, a lot of good things to take away.
Well, and you're down 4-1. You get the goal from Corbin Beestrom, who had a fantastic play on that. He didn't do anything spectacular, but he was very patient with the puck, which is something. Again, this team can score a lot of goals, and adding Corbin Beestrom into being able to score, that's an added bonus for the Capitals.
It is, you know, and I think that was, you know, again, he's not a guy that's going to shoot first, and just understanding the situation, trying to force pucks to the net. He did a great job of waiting for the lane to open up and then putting it in there.
And you guys didn't give up. Down 3 goals at that point in the game. Would have been pretty easy just to kind of to mail it in. You got 2 more games this weekend, but this team fought pretty hard to right down to the end.
Yeah, you know, and the guys did a good job when we got to the net pull, you know, understanding. I mean, it was different situations you don't come across a lot in the game, you know, playing 4-on-4, pulling to go 5-on-4, and then, you know, having a full empty net there at the end. So just situations that, again, they're good to see early in the season, and the guys responded well to them. And, you know, those are hard to it's hard to score goals anyways, but, you know, those are tough situations because the other team's usually playing so defensive.
Again, I know you wanted to win to set you up for the rest of this weekend, but now after this game, what you saw from the Capitals, do you like what you see to set yourself up for the rest of this weekend to try and get 4 points?
I do. You know, I think hopefully if we respond well again tomorrow and play with a similar effort. I mean, that was a great job by these guys here tonight. You know, they played really hard. There was guys selling out. There were a lot of block shots tonight. Just incredible job, I think, in a lot of ways. So, you know, that's hockey. You don't get all the bounces all the times, and sometimes it bounces the other way.
So Watertown tomorrow, what do you expect from them coming in tomorrow night?
Yeah, a good top line. You know, they don't have Trace Allen in net, so that'll be good. But, yeah, I mean, they're going to be a tough team, and it'll be another good challenge tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the pregame show.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Steele of the Oahe Capitals as they fall here tonight 5-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. We will have 2 games tomorrow for you. First, it will be the Oahe Lady Capitals to take on the Brookings Rangers. That'll be at 1 o'clock with coverage, 1:30 puck drop on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. And then we'll be back on the air at 7 o'clock for the Oahe Capitals and the Watertown Lakers for a 7:30 puck drop. Again, the total for this game, 33-30 in shots in favor of the Oahe Capitals, but they do fall 5-2. It was Topher Post to score the first goal with 7:41 to go in the second period. Then the final minute, Jaron Beck had a breakaway after blocking a shot to tie it up 1-1. But it was 3 goals in a matter of 3.5 minutes for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Ben Vermeer was also Owen, and then Sam Solly to make it 4-1 with 6:07 to go. Corbin Beestrom made it 4-2 with 3:01 left, but an empty net goal by Nick Gergen made it 5-2. As both teams were 0 for 4 on the power play. The Capitals are actually 0 for 5 on the power play. in that game. But no power play goals, everything even strength other than that empty net goal for Sioux Falls East, and they are now 3-2 in the season. The Capitals are 1-2. They will have the Watertown Lakers tomorrow night, and again, we'll be on the air at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for the Capitals and Brookings Rangers. And then it'll be the Capitals and Watertown Lakers in the boys contest at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Both games here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. I want to say thanks to Emma Thielen back at the station. Rick Miller run the camera for us here this evening. We will be back on the air 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. As it'll wrap things up for us here from the Expo Center tonight. Back on the air tomorrow at 1 o'clock for girls varsity action as the Capitals will take on the Brookings Rangers. Final score once again, Capitals fall 5-2 as we say so long from the Expo Center.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals Hockey is brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramcoda, Wagner Auto, Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Pizza Ranch, Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports